Are Dominican Salons secretly relaxing people's hair? We're gonna get into all of that tea, so let's go.
You are now watching The Curl Poppy.
What's up, YouTube? ¿Qué lo que? My name is Christian Ramos, and I'm the one, the only, the Curl Poppy. If you're new to my channel, my name is Christian. I create curly hair content, and if you like curly hair content, which I know you do because you clicked on this video, please press subscribe. If you're a returning viewer and subscriber, was good. Okay, so for those who have been following me for a while, you will know that I am Dominican and Puerto Rican. I identify more with my Dominican side. We're not gonna get into that. That's just how it is. But I have been seeing in the interwebs for quite some time now that Dominican hairstylists are getting a bad rep. Time and time again, I always bring up the fact that my mother is a Dominican hairstylist and she's been in the game for over 40 years, which just means longevity, knowledge, experience, and that she understands what great customer service is. Like literally, I have had such a blessed and privileged life because of my mother's success within the hair community. But in the interwebs, as of recently, I've been seeing a lot of Dominican hairstylists being clumped up together and getting a bad rep for damaging people's hair. Now, obviously, I'm gonna take offense to this because of my mother's bread and butter, and you can't be clumping every Dominican stylist into one pot because we all know that even if, aside from the stylists being Dominican, not all stylists know what the heck they're doing, and not all stylists do the same type of work and take the same pride in their work. And honestly, the fact that Dominican stylists are getting a bad rep is crazy. So the big controversy is that a lot of people are going to stylists and they're asking for a deep conditioning treatment. And after they get home, after their service and they love the results, they're noticing when they're doing their first wash after going to the salon that their curl pattern has been drastically changed, which leads people to think that Dominican stylists are putting relaxers into the deep conditioners, which if they are, and I'm sure there are many that are doing that because there's some shady stylists out here that want to save time, want to work faster, and not do so much work. And those are stylists that don't have any integrity, any morals. And if they are doing that, their license needs to be revoked immediately and they need to get fined by the state. Because if you are putting a chemical treatment into someone's hair without their knowledge, and you over here thinking you're living your best healthy hair life, and you've been growing out your hair naturally for a long time, and then you just want to get it blown out because you want something silky and you want a different look, and they're putting a chemical treatment into your hair, that is disgusting. I would beat your ass up. Listen, and I feel for those, trust me, I feel for those who are getting their hair relaxed without them knowing. But at some point, when do you take accountability for you not liking a service or raising red flags? Like if you know the smell of a relaxer, it's a chemical treatment, right? If you know the smell of a relaxer, that's a smell that'll never leave your noggin because it is such a distinct scent and it smells like straight up chemicals. If you see that someone is applying a conditioner into your head, the second they open that jar, you should smell those products, those chemicals. Because when I tell you, I was brought up in my mom's salon and I can tell you the smell between a perm, a relaxer, a bleach. I could these are smells that you just, once you smell it once, you're always gonna recognize it. So if they're opening up this conditioner bottle to put into your head, and then when I say that it's a strong smell, if you know what a perm smells like and a relaxer, you know this scent is strong. It smells like straight up chemicals. It does not smell like no fruity conditioner, no nothing. It smells like straight up chemicals. The second they open that jar, you're gonna smell those chemicals. That's not gonna raise a red flag in your head like, hold up, what's going on here? And listen, I am not here to victim blame because these people that this is happening to are straight up victims. But we become so consumed with just allowing people to do whatever to our hair and not ask questions, not raise concerns. Be like, yo, what is this that you're putting into my hair? Can I smell it? It doesn't smell normal. And you know, like, It's crazy that we can sit in a chair and allow a bad service to happen and not ever once stop the person that's doing whatever they're doing and be like, yo, I'm not feeling this. I don't feel safe about this. Something's up here. Something is wrong. You need to bring it back and make me feel at ease, because I do not feel like what you're putting into my hair is conditioner and you need to prove it to me. And I'm not gonna sit here all high and mighty, like I've never been getting a service done and not happy in the moment. And sometimes, you know, we all do it. Sometimes we don't say something to not make a scene, to make a fuss, or just to get out of the whole entire situation. But to a certain extent, it gets to the point where you have to say something, because then you end up with tragic results. And the worst thing for me would be damaged hair. But the bigger thing at hand is these people that are doing this to customers without telling them. You're disgusting and you need to get beat up seriously, because the last thing that you should be doing is just to save yourself some time, to make it easier for you to manage somebody's hair. Learn how to take care of that person's hair so that you don't have to put relaxers in people's conditioners. Are you kidding me? Then you're not a real stylist. If you don't know how to deal with every single hair type, or if you want to save some time, I get it. My mother's salon has been pumping on a Saturday where she be leaving sometimes 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night because she just has so many people coming through the door all day. I get it. And you want to save time, be fast to take on more clients, whatever you want to do, because you're about the bag, right? But getting to the bag and damaging people's hair because, number one, you don't know how to manage it, take care of it, or actually do it, you're disgusting. And let's give the benefit of the doubt. Let's say you don't know what a perm, relaxer, or any other type of chemical smells like, right? This is your first visit to a salon. You've been natural your whole life. You've been doing your hair at home. Nobody's ever taking you to a salon to do your hair, and this is your first time, right? Let's give you the benefit of the doubt. And you don't know what these smell like. But you need to be asking questions, especially when this is your first time going to somebody. There's only two people that I trust with my hair. There's my mother and V Styles, which you have both seen on my channel before. And when I say that, I am asking 1,000 questions to know what exactly is happening, the process, the time, the call, everything. I'm asking you 1,001 questions because I take hair serious. I know for a lot of women, your hair is your beauty. So you need to be asking questions and understanding the process that they're gonna do when they're doing your hair. Because you need to know, you need to be informed. Because when you mess around and don't find out, that's when you end up with damage. Listen, I was looking in the comment section and a lot of people are also saying that it could potentially be heat damage, which who knows, it could be, because the Dominican salons are also known for that silky bone straight silk press. And there is a way to do a Dominican blowout that doesn't damage your hair, because if you have curls one day and then you wash your hair the next day, you have nothing, that your pattern is gone, you are doing severe damage and you don't know what you're doing, because you can't be taking one person's curl pattern and destroying it the next. That's crazy. You don't know how to do your job. You're not informed or have the education and knowledge that it takes to do a service properly where you're not destroying somebody's hair. Because let me tell you something. Like I said, taking your curl pattern and then the next day is bone straight, that is crazy amounts of damage, and you're doing the service wrong. You need to educate yourself and you need to relearn how to do the service that you're trying to do. All right, I'm gonna end it like this, because if you're going to a salon to get a service for the first time, you need to be asking questions on the entire process. Everything that's happening in that service, you need to know. Every single thing. If they're putting products that you don't know or recognize, that they're pulling from their stash to put into your hair, you need to be like, oh, can I see? Can I smell? You need to be on top of it. Number two, you need to be vigilant. You need to be seeing how other people's service is going. I know you're there to mind your business, which you should, but you should be alert, be vigilant, to look and see if other people's service is going good, what they're putting in their hair, how their hair is being treated. Like, you need to be alert. If you see that the majority of the people that are there are unhappy, then you're going to leave unhappy as well. Number three, you need to really, really, really go to people that you trust. And I know if it's your first time going somewhere, obviously how are you going to build trust unless you go to them? And a lot of times these salons that are smaller and are like franchise owned, they don't have reviews up on like Yelp or wherever, right? So it's going to be hard. But finding a stylist from word of mouth, from like a friend or someone that you know, like family, that has gone somewhere to get a similar service done, if you see that they haven't had any issues, that's the best route of going. And listen, a lot of times you go to these Instagram stylists and they're just gonna be damaging your hair more than you go into like a mom and pop shop, right? So listen, let's just be vigilant. Let's be smarter with our hair choices. And again, this is not victim shaming, because that is the last thing I want to do in this video, is victim shame, because it is disgusting that people's hair is getting ruined out here. Like, deeply, honestly, it is disgusting that this is happening to people. Okay, let me know down below in the comments if you've ever had an experience like this. If you know anyone that's had an experience like this, what are some techniques that you do when you're choosing a salon or a service for the first time? I want to hear it all. Let's just open up the comment section for a full-blown on discussion. Let me know if you agree with anything I said or if all I said was a bunch of BS. Yeah, let me know. Let me know, because I want to know it. All right, guys, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram at thecurlpapi, because you already know I'll be posting some fleeky pics out here. And until next time, guys, bye.